If we remember, Anon Nampa wrote a letter and posted on his Facebook stating that three core leaders, Mike, Pai, and Toto, were actually supposed to be taken during the night, and they felt that it's something that is really weird, and to be taken during almost midnight, there's got to be something wrong. And there's the other side of the story, which came from the Ministry of Justice, which has explained that three detained Ratsadon leaders refused to be separated for COVID-19 screening after the court allowed them to be transferred from Thonburi to Bangkok Remand Prison. The ministry also dismissed the claim by Anon Nampa, one of the 7 Ratsadon leaders held on remand, that they resisted prison officers' attempts to separate their 3 colleagues, namely Panampong Jatnok, Jatupat Bun Pathararaksa, and Piyarat Jongthep, because they suspected foul play during the late hour. Justice Deputy Permanent Secretary Wallop Nakbua said today that the COVID-19 screening of all newcomers at the Bangkok Remand Prison is in line with the CCSA's health and safety guidelines, following the latest cluster of infections centered on Bangkok markets, where more than 290 people have been infected. He said that Pai, Toto, and Mike were transferred from Thonburi Remand Prison and that they had only been quarantined for 7 days as opposed to 14, and therefore they needed to be isolated and screened for COVID-19, like the other 9 detainees in the same cell, but they resisted. Prison officers had tried to isolate them since being escorted to the prison from the criminal court. Wallop went on to explain that prison medics started screening the 9 other detainees at about 11 p.m. on March 16th, adding that it was late because the officials took time preparing equipment and space. He insisted that prison officers had not harmed the 7 Ratsadon detainees as alleged by Anon Nampa. On the contrary, he said the medics just wanted to do their job on testing all detainees. Wallop maintained that screening is required for all new arrivals at the prison, saying that if the others there knew that someone among them had not been screened and a COVID-19 outbreak in the prison followed, there may be a riot, which would be difficult for prison officers to control. In a handwritten letter posted on social media by his followers, Anon claimed that their lives would be in danger if they were to be moved out of their cell in the middle of the night. Their lawyer has used the incident as a new reason to seek bail for the detainees, but it was rejected by the court.